information. She's got a Twitch channel and a YouTube channel and Twitter, all that stuff.
Woo! Woo!
And she yahas like a pro. There it is.
That was her. That was her. There you go.
No space, brain slug.
Right. That's actually true. It is brain slug.
As long as there's no space, that's the most important part.
Yeah, I'm not falling for this bullshit.
Just try it. Just try it.
What if you just type no space, no space?
No, it's true.
It would just break.
I could have actually made that my prefix, no space. The next person that like hangs out in our community a lot that like hasn't made a Twitch channel yet needs to make their prefix be no space. Actually, that's probably too many letters. I think it has to be like 4.
Jason already made me some emotes, but I still can't use them. We're actually just technically one emote. The one is like when you subscribe kind of thingy.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, we got a nice little fudgesicle for fudge.
Nice. Do you have a turkey yet?
Don't have a turkey yet. The fudgesicle's the only one I've got.
Do you have
kind of want to work poutine in there.
Sugar?
No sugar. I gotta determine the form of sugar.
Do a bag of sugar, like a
bag of sugar.
Yeah.
You know, it's fairly common looking like yellow bag with white lettering or something.
The burlappy kind.
Although really, I mean, do you want to do like things that you say, or do you want to have emotes that you could do in a situation where, say, you do something and then, you know, then chat can put it in?
I think it's gonna be a bit of both. Fox truck is gonna be one. I gotta figure out how.
Do a foxtrot.
Foxtrot.
Do a foxtrot. That would be cute.
Yeah, but you can't like do animated stuff. So how would you?
No, you just imply it, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you have a third option. You could do ones that aren't relevant for anything, like me. Because I just have Rock Lobster, which is just a play on words, and there's actually no reason for it to exist.
Well, there's Rock Lobster, like the B-52 song.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. That's why it's a play on words.
Okay.
But it's like, it doesn't have any relevance to me. It's just funny. It's like, okay, somebody knows they want a lobster that they can put in chat. There you go. I'm your man. Subscribe here.
It's just awesome, so...
Well, thanks.
Oh, Gold Dust is gonna be one.
Oh, yeah. The wrestler, right?
That's
Do a picture of the wrestler.
Well, you haven't seen. Oh, you saw the video.
I saw the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, one
actually,
of your most upvoted comments on it.
That's true. I might just do like a little pile of Gold Dust. I don't know. Leave it slightly ambiguous. People will know, and the people that don't know, I don't know. Somebody will link them to the video.
Is it on you?
Is it on you?
I wish you could have sold that as a viral marketing ad for some product or object.
Like the actual cologne.
Yeah, or that.
Like it's called like 1 million something, or I don't even remember. But shit, it smells good. I would
1
gladly.
million smells real good.
Yeah, I would promote it. No problem. I would endorse that because it's smooth.
Pyromaniac, worst wrestler. Talking about Gold Dust.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that one SNL skit that Brad Pitt did with the Chanel cologne that he actually did an actual commercial for Chanel.
Yeah.
And then for SNL he did like a parody of it. It's so good.
Well, basically he's saying, hey Chanel, like I don't actually give a shit. I'm just taking your money, kind of thing, which is the best way to do it.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing.
I love Brad Pitt, man. I would suck.
He's a cool man.
Chat, you guys can link the Gold Dust video all you want if you feel like it.
I don't know. Somebody's probably gonna beat me to it, but I almost feel.
I just thought somebody was probably about to do it.
Race, quicker.
Oh my god! Oh, I gotta log into
come on,
YouTube,
come on,
so you're
come
probably.
Do you guys just randomly get signed out of YouTube when you're navigating menus?
Yeah, man, and I've got 2 MichaelalFox accounts now. It's
Yeah,
bullshit.
me too. I got 2 pages. I've said this a lot of times, though.
That's not happened to me yet. Well, no, that's a lie. Sometimes it'll just be like, oh, you need to log in to do this. And I was like, I thought I was logged in.
Right. For a while, though, it was like, do you want to use your real name? And I was like, no. And then it would be like,
God.
oh, we'll just, like, make a Google Plus page for you then. I was like, oh, well, I didn't want that.
Yeah, that.
And then it did that a couple of times, so I've got multiple pages. And don't delete them, because it'll erase your channel.
I win.
There it is. Oh, you
That's
did the whole
bad one.
playlist one too.
Yeah, that's. I didn't actually mean to do. I hate doing the play. That's my bad. But I
That's
wanted to
fine.
win the race, and I won. The thing is, people, you can't. I mean, I don't want people to go away from the stream at all.
You should
Save
have
it,
video.
bookmark it or something.
No, I don't
'cause
care. Go watch
you
the
need. Well,
video. It's
you
funny.
need the audio as well. That's true.
Yes, you do.
Like, come on, man. We're sitting here grinding for a key thing. Like, go watch the video. It takes 5 minutes or not even like a minute long.
I think it's under 2 minutes. Originally, I had like 7 minutes of footage, and I was like, how am I gonna make this into something not just like. I mean, it doesn't make sense per se, but like.
The twerking part, you had to keep that.
That's what Gold Dust does to you, man.
So you like probably built it around the twerk, I would imagine.
I think what Gold Dust could end up be is like some kind of street name for some drug that just makes you want to twerk.
Right, I thought it was like an aphrodisiac drug, like ecstasy or something.
Maybe it's like both. It's like a cologne
Angel
slash
dust.
drug.
What is angel? I don't know.
That's PCP.
Okay.
That just makes you want to take bullets to the head and like suplex cops.
Wow. That sounds like a great thing. Not really, don't do drugs.
No.
Yeah.
Joking.
Sometimes my sarcasm and irony doesn't come across right, so no, don't do that.
Oh man. It's good. Oh wait, I gotta. I still remember when I first put that video up too, and people were like, "Seriously, what the fuck is this?" Unsub.
Yeah, why do people get so angry when they see a video they don't like?
That's like 90% of the reason why I made that video. I just like I want to see how people are gonna react to non-traditional content in general, and just something that's like
Just out
weird that they might not get. I mean, there's not much to get. It's like a parody of Cologne, and they're like, "Yeah, like this is stupid. Play video games, you idiot!" And well,
Yeah, they get really mean.
yeah,
I don't
They
get
really-
why make ad hominem attacks. We gave you a free thing you can choose not to watch if you don't like it.
exactly.
Maybe people are afraid of the unexpected, and since they weren't expecting it, they just are like, I don't know how to feel.
But that's also why, like, whenever I do video game stuff, they're pretty well like titled and stuff, like Foxman Plays, Foxman Live, Foxman Fills. That's about it. Anything else, like, yeah.
I did a weird one today, actually, that I posted, and this has just sort of become a regular feature for me, where, like, every 2 weeks or so, I just do some kind of weird video, and today's was, I did this weird composition of, well, I was in a car in a traffic jam, we were trying to leave a festival, and there were cars in every direction, and I slowed down a bunch of the footage, and I made it look really scary. And there were some people that were just, like, angry about that video. And I don't understand why there's still such a visceral reaction to seeing something that's kind of strange and out of the ordinary when the majority of things I cover on my channel are weird games. Like, why is that such a big disconnect? It's not like I do straight-laced Call of Duty footage every day. Like, I do weird games pretty much every time. So
I'm watching it without sound now, but I'm gonna watch it with.
yeah, there's
sound
not much
there.
to it without the sound, I
Whoa.
guess. It's just supposed to be just kind of out there and surreal. I don't understand the reaction. The comments were, some of them were a little bit weird to me, but I type a reply to them and I just delete them.
I don't know. I guess sometimes when people, they don't understand, or if they don't understand it, it's like, I don't like that.
Well,
I don't
but
know
the
how to
bigger thing
react.
is, like, but why be confused by weird content on my channel is the point. Like, I do that shit every day.
Yeah.
Well, maybe there's a difference between, like, actual, like, video of the real world versus video game.
Uh-huh.
And maybe that's, like, too bit much of a disconnect? I don't know.
It's like, it's out of my wheelhouse, so you just don't have a right to do it or something. Like, that's
Maybe?
not how you position your channel, so you shouldn't do this.
I mean, I don't understand an angry reaction either, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure it out, too, so I'm sort of spitballing.
No, people.
It'd be way easier to understand if they would just give you some actual critique. Like, what made you say that? Then I would feel better. But they
That's the
don't.
nature of like everything in this world. Is like you're gonna trash talk something, like
Say why.
Well, yeah, it's like I don't like this because I think you could do it better this way.
It's the
And,
difference between an insult and a discussion.
yeah, exactly. It's constructive criticism.
Some
Constructive.
people don't want to discuss things; they just want to yell about them.
Right.
Well, they're not going very far in life. I'll tell you that right now.
Mm-hmm.
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 And the tiny zip, the Miracle Whip. You ain't all that in a bag of potato chips. Uh-uh. Talk to the hand. Face ain't listening.
Oh, Spock, I love you so much.
I had coworkers, and I still have coworkers, but
So good.
I had coworkers.
Till I murdered them all.
And then they found out I have YouTube. No, I don't. I hope they don't know I have. I mean, a little while ago, one of my my closest coworker. He's an older guy, but is like friggin' hilarious, and he's very in the know about everything. His nickname for me is Pink Sock. So I mean, I don't know if you guys know what Pink Sock is, but
No
it's Urban Dictionary, and you'll be grossed out.
Okay.
Oh dear. Away I go.
You can share it with the rest of the class if you so choose, or you may not want to. But it's based on a story I told him of an. Oh, Pink Sock is it's the story I told on the Saving Progress podcast way back when the guy pulled a bit of his ass came out.
Oh, that's
my God.
not.
Oh,
It's very similar. Pink Sock is like when you're having sex and then you.
No. Oh no.
But anyway, so he calls me Pink Sock around the office and be careful. Some people might know what that means. But anyway, yeah, he asked for my Twitter handle. I just didn't give it to him because that would have been the end of everything.
And it's not like you can even make another one and have this be like your normal one, because if anyone finds it, then it'll just get out there.
And this is the thing too, because in casual mention, talking and drinks and stuff, I'll mention Twitter every once in a while. So I'll be like, oh yeah, I got people following me on Twitter. This and like, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, man.
You think you're such a big man? How many followers do you have? Well, I can't tell you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Oh, you only have 300? I have way more than that. He's like, yeah, prove it. Well,
I can't.
I can't,
Sorry,
yeah.
let's take my word for it.
But I don't remember where I was going with this story. Oh yeah, but anyways, he's like, him and this other close guy we were talking because I'll during lunch I'll just say random movie or TV lines, and a lot of the time people won't get them, and they'll just look at me like I'm an idiot. Especially because I'm 25, and everybody else I work with is pretty much 40 and older, so they're all like, "What is this kid smoking today?" But then he's like, yo, dude, you should just start up a YouTube and just sit in front of a camera for 3 minutes and just spew out these stupid lines you say every day at
It's a
work.
great idea.
I was like, you know what? I might actually do that.
Little do they know you've
Yeah.
already done it.
I don't even have to start up a YouTube. I just have to make the video.
I guess they were onto something, so you can give him credit there.
Well, the thing was, he said that kind of as a joke.
Oh.
I don't think he understands how.
So he actually was double wrong then.
Well, basically he was like, you should basically stop wasting our time and just go and talk to YouTube.
Right.
Well,
Wow.
I've got a bigger audience there than I do here. So. Yeah. Wouldn't the solution just be more lube? You talking about Pink Sock?
Don't want to talk about that.
Don't talk about Pink Sock.
I don't
Dude,
even
go-
want to. I didn't want to know that there was a term for that. I really didn't.
Oh, no.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, I didn't even know that was a thing that happened.
I thought it was a problem that you go to the doctor for if it happens.
Well, you do, but it's
Okay.
not it's something that this Pink Sock way. It's all it's all your fault kind of thing. It's like
Okay. Let's not
I
keep
don't
talking
think that-
about this
I-
anymore.
me neither. I have to deal with it every day at work.
Every day.
Well, every day that I'm at work,
See
I
a
go-
doctor about that.
can't afford
I
it.
mean, the dude was eating ham out of the trash can.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Don't eat ham out of the garbage, guys.
I think it was the 5-year-old expired Kit Kats.
Oh, I thought it was the ham.
Well, it could have
Am I
been the ham. I
misremembering?
think it was more the lifestyle he led.
Right. Eating
It might not have
anything out
been
of the
that
dumpster.
ham in particular, but I don't think that was the first time he's done something of that nature.
I'll
He was
never,
a-
ever forget that story from Saving Progress. It's
It's a good story.
burned into my mind.
I love all of the Emerson animations, but
Yeah.
I almost wish there would be like an HD remix with Dracula.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be dynamite.
It would.
Dynamite.
I mean, you'd still have to like, be careful with what you're animating.
That's a pretty delicate situation. I'm not really sure how you'd even pull that off.
I
Yeah.
don't know how Emerson pulled it off.
Emerson, yeah, he did. He pulled it out.
It's got a nice touch. He pulled what?
I don't know. I miss Saving Progress.
Yeah. It's I've been the past several months been toying with wanting to just do like a podcast, like
Right.
just the Save Progress podcast, but like not a no video game related, no, like about video games, but like no video kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like an actual discussion, slightly more serious. I don't know. That's the kicker is like I like the story.
How serious do you want to get?
Well, I think it would be important to. I think just having it structured, be like a
Yeah.
consistent structure, would be the most important thing. It actually had to have to be silly. For
Yeah.
people like
I was totally going through the same conversation with Rob the other day because we kind of feel like we've hit a bit of a wall with our Magic series because it seems like people don't really want to play Magic with us and it's kind of going downhill in terms of views. But I really like the stupid banter that we have, and Rob's really fun to talk to and hang out with. So we were talking about possibly something like that as well. But we can't agree on anything in terms of like how to structure things or if we'd actually even want to do that. I don't know, it seems like, I think he wanted to do stuff with video. I was fine with just doing it exactly the way Saving Progress was. I think that's fun. And I didn't feel bothered by missing out on anything. Plus there was the joke of like, oh, you just gotta catch that one porn frame. That pretty much just worked. Like,
Yeah,
that
that's
just
a good
worked.
one. That's a good one. But yeah, no, man, maybe we can brainstorm some ideas and stuff. Because I've wanted to do it too, but you need like a good roster and
Yeah, you need the right
and you gotta-
chemistry with certain people.
exactly.
Can't do it with just anybody.
Yeah. So, yeah, maybe that'd be. Cause yeah, it's sometimes I don't know. Like especially I'll talk about video games when I'm playing them, or talk about random stories and stuff. But I get so distracted,
Mhm.
and it takes forever to get through the story half the time.
Right.
And
So
like
you just
I'll
need somebody to like kind of reel you in. Or at
yeah.
least a personality to kind of keep it structured, but
Well,
also be able to play off of it.
Yeah, but even just like it's nice for me to sit there and talk for an hour, and I'm not playing a video game. I'm literally just talking. I'm focusing on the conversation and focusing on what I'm saying. I'm not. It's like
I see. I see.
And that's why Magic was so good for that kind of discussion, because there's like 3/4 of the time in the game you're not having your turn, so you're just waiting, and you could just think about what you're trying to say. But if you're trying to play like Team Fortress or something and talk at the same time, it's not as good, I find.
Yeah, exactly. The few times I've been on the Ryan's Sunday subscriber thingy and we play Counter-Strike, I'll go through, I'll go back and watch the videos, and it'll be like 2 minutes of pretty solid conversation, and then I'll be in a heated battle, and I'll just be like, do it, for like 30 seconds.
Ryan's really good at carrying those moments, because I've had the same thing happen, and he just seems to just be able to keep going through it.
Yeah, he's good at that. Oh man,
Just being able to like cover the dead space with
Mm-hmm.
something
Other than necromorphs.
other than necromorphs.
sweet.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Still waiting for this key mold.
Still waiting.
No key mold here.
Actually, it's 2:45. Good lord.
3:45 here again, the right time.
It's gonna
zone.
be way too funny if like I reach a point where I just don't want to do this anymore, and I've spent the whole night and not accomplished a single thing.
That'd be a blowing.
That would be.
Ain't that a pip?
It could happen,
It could.
but at least we had a pretty damn hilarious conversation no matter what.
Hilarious.
Take that away.
And you've rekindled my enthusiasm for saving progress, so that's a...
Oh boy.
Woohoo!
I'll send you
That's
questions
progress.
for the end.
Good. Oh, man. Oh, I got back stretching, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
There's a moment I was like, either back stretching or pooping. Not sure which way we're going with this yet.
Which is it?
Why not both? God damn it, I need a new chair again.
Oh, we'll just paint over it.
It'll be
This is-
fine.
Good as it
Paint
is.
over the chair.
Just paint over the chair.
I remember when saving progress was still a thing. Good times. Hey, never say never. Still have the website. I started like redoing the website a while back. It looks like garbage. I should not do that on like live. I should do it on my thingy locally. I'm too lazy.
Yeah, you just gotta make it a little sub-network. Like a local network.
Well, and the thing is, like, I'm perfectly capable of doing these things. And I do them for like 50% of the websites. I'll just be doing design and stuff for like these different ideas I have that never see the light of day. I don't know why I did it with saving progress. Oh, I was just testing out features and I don't know, stuff with Bootstrap. Bootstrap was tricky because I don't know, it's like the Java.
Where'd you learn your web design stuff?
I started in high school. I really wanted to like run a forum, and so like how did I start? I think it was my first year in university. It was 2006. I just found a forum. I was like, guys, I literally know nothing about web hosting, and it's like this really cool like mom and pop kind of hosting. There's like two, Sean and I forget what the lady's name were. They're like, well, okay, first you need to like go to like Bluehost is a good hosting company, and then here's your files. Like if you want to probably use WordPress and you need to do this and this. I was like, I literally need step by step. And back then it wasn't like WordPress would set everything up for you. You
Right.
kind of actually had to do all the database connections and stuff. So I finally figured it out, and then I just started kind of coding and tweaking, and I mostly I would read the code from an existing page or template,
Yeah, copy
and then I would
paste
tweak
and
it one by
modify
one until it
see what
would
it does. Yeah.
get what I wanted. And that still isn't the best way to do something because
You don't learn new stuff that way.
once you start doing cross-browser compatibility and all that kind of stuff, you really see how it's messed up. But I just kind of went with it, and now I don't know, I just a little better at it. If I actually like have an idea fully fleshed out, I can make a pretty sweet website. It's just usually I don't have those ideas, or I'll start the idea and I won't finish it for whatever reason. I just get lazy, but I guess the key is to keep it simple.
It's just amazing that you seem really good at it, and it's like I took a bunch of classes in college for web design, and I feel like I pretty much still suck at it, even though I probably spent a couple of years.
It's I don't
practice though.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I would come home, well, in university, like I would just, I'll be watching a movie or something, and I might work on it, and then I would, if I was at, like when I started working and stuff after school, I would just, even at times at work, I would, if I was like, okay, I didn't have much work to do, I would sneak off and do some web design stuff on the computer. Or when I got home from work, I would just kind of did it and stuck at it. I think that was the biggest
You gotta
thing.
say, yeah, because my memory sucks, and I could never remember the syntax for CSS stuff, so I just had to keep a notebook and just keep writing stuff down, and it just never stuck for me. And it would just get frustrating.
CSS
So I
is
guess if
actually
you just do practice with it, it just sticks with you.
the syntax of CSS is actually really easy once you like. It's the same thing over and over. The only thing is knowing all the
Knowing the
different
commands.
Yeah, basically it's like, okay, I want to change the friggin' font color. So, which is, it's just color, colon, and then you do, like, there's the different ways to do color, right?
No, but that's not the hard stuff. The hard stuff is when you're like, okay, I need this shit to float, but there's all these other boxes that won't float over.
Right, and that's true. Like, it's hard. A lot of the times, it's best just to like, yeah, start with templates if you have, and kind of reverse engineer it. Like, I'll always start with some fairly well crafted template, but not something that's like got all these cheesy bells and whistles and stuff. Just a very kind of bare bones thingy. So that I can. It's like this is basically essential stuff is what I'm trying to get at. And then I just look at how they do it, and just I'll even do stuff to sabotage and see what happens, and you just I don't know.
Sometimes it just seems like stuff is completely random. Like, I guess sometimes it's browser compatibility issues or bugs, but I've had problems that just would solve themselves randomly, like without even changing anything.
Yeah, a lot of it does seem like that. You're like, why is this not working? And then eventually, after hours and hours, you'll kind of have this eureka moment. Or, yeah, it can just be it's like different browsers handle things differently. So, like, one of the things you always do is have, like, a reset.css. Because, and what that'll do is just, like, make it so that every browser is pretty much starting with the same like rules. Like some browsers will like inherently start with like I don't know, like 5 pixels of padding
Right.
on Windows, whereas some will start with 0, right? So when you do the reset.css, it's going to make them all start with 0 kind of thing, and it does, you know, font sizes and line heights and all that kind of stuff. So there's a few key things that you can do that like will make it so that browsers aren't just giant jerks. Pretty important. Yeah. But and there's a lot of cool templates out there, but I really like Bootstrap is like pretty awesome.
What I ended up doing is basically just using WordPress and just saying fuck it. There's just so much less to do there.
WordPress is like the best way to do it, like, especially for like having the full-on CMS. Like, it's free. It's got tons of support. Like, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. And I mean, eventually there'll probably be the next
newer stuff. But my site's actually stuck right now. It can't upgrade because it totally broke at one point a few months ago, and I had to get my friend to come help me. Because the whole thing, basically, if I upgrade it now, it's just going to break my whole site. So I'm stuck on the last version of WordPress, like, indefinitely until I rebuild the whole thing.
Are you like in the 3.0 WordPress?
Yeah, I'm at, I think, 3.7, and they just have 3.8 now.
So how does it?
Or maybe
how
it's
do you know it's
3.6?
Well,
I
even if
actually
it's...
had it go, and then it broke, and then I reset it to the old version.
That's odd. Yeah, I mean, you could always, what you could do is, like, if you, I don't know, depending on what you want to do,
the theme is the problem. There's issues in it, and the whole theme needs to be deconstructed and figured out what links are broken where. And it's complicated because I have like a million things going on in that.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say if you did take the, yeah, you might almost want to like create a new theme and do like an export or backup of all your content, and just like.
That is probably what I would do. Yeah.
It takes time though, creating themes.
Or even just find another one and modify it a bunch. That's what I did with the one I have now. It was a free theme that I changed a whole bunch to.
I would suggest that, yeah. But damn it, now I'm all eager beaver to get back into.
I've reset you into all your old ways.
Yeah, man. Damn. It's good though. It's good.
I want this key mold.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, or.
It's okay.
Also, and I had this really cool idea just before we get off the subject. It's
No,
code
continue,
heavy,
please.
but with saving progress, I had this idea of a kind of like a hall of games, not like a based on. It'd be like, I think if saving progress would ever come back, it would just be like the podcast kind of thing, but I want to have a hall of games, and I was thinking it'd be cool to have like, I don't know, like people, like things get nominated and stuff, but it's not like based on friggin' game rankings gave GTA 5 a 98. that's a Hall of Games kind of thing. I just think it'd be like a really cool feature to have like a super select few, like I don't
You
even
want like a top 10 list that's interactive? Is that what you're saying?
not necessarily a top 10 list, but just like it's like, it's like a Hall of Fame kind of thing, but it's like a Hall of Games. But I don't know, like I want to develop some criteria or some way. Like I think it'd be kind of cool if it was community driven largely, but it's not something where like there's a new game in it every day. It'd be like wouldn't be crazy if maybe there was like 1 or 2 games a year kind of, like that kind of thing, like
Yeah.
freaking like up there. You know what I'm saying? I
Well,
think
what
it'd
would
be
be the point of it? Just to recognize games that you think are outstanding,
pretty much, yeah.
but then to also get community interaction.
Yeah, but I mean, the community interaction would be like, it wouldn't just be like, hey, this is what I think is amazing kind of thing. Like, but it'd have to be like some kind of fair.
Because what if you disagree?
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, how,
You have to
Yeah.
go between like popularity versus taste. Personal taste, or
they'll just be fascists.
just be fascist.
Yeah.
You could also just be like, well, these are our picks. Do you like our picks? Yes or no? And then have a poll.
Games.
And then you could just be like, well, too bad.
Or, oh, you know what could be good? is
Or,
like- or.
I'm right
Or-
here.
Yeah, or you could, so people could like nominate or like suggest something, right? And then that could be like hey, like play this game, or like a topic to talk about on the podcast, or like shit like that, almost like a conversation starter, like a game, like, oh, I've never played this game before, and you start playing it kind of thing. And then like, then later on, after more qualification, if it was actually awesome worthy, we would say, yes, we are inducting this into the Hall of Games kind of thing. So it wouldn't be like people vote to add a game in. The community aspect would be like voting that you think a game maybe gets recognition or something. So like people
So
could,
it would vote a nomination, essentially.
yeah. And it's like once a game is voted in, and whether it's added or not, it can't be voted in again.
but wouldn't you already know which games you would want to nominate based on what you're playing anyway?
Technically, yeah. Maybe. Maybe not.
Possible.
It could be like both ways, right? It's not to say that the people have to vote.
But then otherwise it would just be like, hey, you should try this game, and then you'll try it and be like, you're right, I did like that, or you're right, I didn't like that. And then you'd still be the arbiter of the final decision either way.
Mm-hmm.
So it just seems like an extra step.
Maybe. I gotta be fleshed out.
Yeah.
Or maybe scrap. Who knows? But, oh man. Because all I can think of is like a wonderfully glorious, like, the Hall of Game, like, super awesome artwork for the games with just a simple little oh man. Just getting all like
Getting all hot and bothered.
Yeah, well, there,
bothered
buddy.
by like the design, like the cool design it could be like, and you could kind of scroll through, and then people would be like, oh man, like, yeah. Because the idea for me would be that when you go into a Hall of Games, it'd be like every one of those games is almost like, yeah, you should play that game. Not like like this is a really good game, but like every year there are tons of, well, I mean,
Really good
maybe not
games.
tons, but I mean there are.
There's always somebody that's like, yeah, but I hate your entire list and everything you stand for, so it's meaningless.
Well, then I would tell them to bugger off. Like, I mean, Spelunky would probably get on that. I know that. Just because I love it. But I'm thinking of other, like, even classic games. Like,
But then it's for all three of you, right? So, like, what if it's a game that all three of you don't agree is the best game?
Yeah.
There's a few games that I think are pretty fantastic and Ryan doesn't like to play. So,
all three. No, I don't think Ryan would do Saving Progress again.
oh, you don't?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't want to assume, or I wouldn't want to build it based on that I think it'd be cool if he did or whoever, but it's more because I want to do it. But I think like the NLSS, he kind of almost treats as his podcast. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I don't know. We'll see. Fudge. Anyways, new topic.
Still want this key mold.
Topic Bobase. Is Boofbot's topic?
Boobies?
Boobies.
No, but it's spelled wrong because Boof spelled it wrong. If you go into like Rob's stream or whatnot, it's mostly prevalent there. Do the topic and he.
Rob
Boof
likes
spelled
butts,
Boof.
though.
Yeah, but Boof made the topic.
And I'm sure Rob dropped it because it should have been butts.
No, it's still the topic.
Oh.
It's still the topic.
Alright, well...
Because he made it the topic in my stream, and I was like, well, you need to change that, because it needs to be spelled correctly. If the topic's gonna be about boobies, it's gonna be about boobies, not bobase.
Well, how do you know there's not another language's version for it?
Maybe.
What is there to say anyway? I mean, they kind of... Like, the whole story is kind of right there. I don't know.
What is this stream? I don't even understand anymore.
The boobies shall be self-evident.
Spider bathing is something special. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Oh my god.
Bobbies.
Oh, my room.
Boobase. I don't know. That's how they spell it. I don't even...
Losers.
Babies?
Yes.
Well, those go
Babies.
together, I suppose.
I guess sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I've had mixed feelings about human lactation. I think it's a very strange thing.
Why is it different than any other form
Well,
of lactation?
lactation in general. I mean, just the fact
okay.
that I'm part of this one species, and it's like, okay, this is part of the human experience, that sometimes milk just comes out of stuff. Like, that doesn't seem right, but it's not really me that, gets to make that decision.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Man, biology's weird.
Yeah, it really
Weird
is.
stuff. Weird stuff.
Biology's kind of cool. I didn't like biology in school, mainly because of the teacher I had.
I liked chemistry better than bio.
Physics is best. Physics.
I
is
never took
best.
physics, I took chemistry instead. I had to pick one or the other.
Physics. Oh man, that's
Physics
the funnest.
is hard. Physics
No.
is so hard.
Physics is the easiest one, man.
No, it's not. Chemistry is easiest.
Well, no,
Chemistry,
excuse
so-
me. Great. When you get into friggin' quantum spin bullshit in chemistry, no,
Not bullshit.
it's not. No, it's not bullshit. But I'm just saying.
3p6, 2p4, 3p6, 2p7. No, they don't go that high. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm
No.
gonna pee on your 6.
Better not.
Whoa. Well, make sure you bathe your spider first.
It doesn't make his pee any cleaner.
But it'll make you feel better.
Oh, of course it will.
As a chemistry grad student, chemistry is definitely the easiest. But that's because you specialize in chemistry. You're biased
Well, I'm
already.
terrible at math, so the idea of doing physics sounds really bad for me.
It's all pretty straightforward formula kind of stuff. I mean, there is some math in chemistry too.
It's
So,
pretty
the
basic,
thing with
though.
physics is,
Just plugging
I had
in
a really
numbers.
amazing teacher when I took physics, but it's real
Man,
complicated.
problem solving. It's like it's fun. It's like a little puzzle. Yay!
I can problem solve without physics.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
you're
I
not
was-
solving the right problems, though. And that's what physics is here to introduce a whole new world of problems for you to solve.
Maybe physics is the
It-
wrong problem.
maybe it's just the way my mind works. I'm not saying I'm bad in chemistry. I just prefer physics. I think it's fun. But whatever.
One thing we can all agree on, though, science, pretty cool.
Science is awesome.
Certainly better than math, but they go hand in hand.
Well, yeah, I mean, basically.
Just saying.
Isn't physics just applied math? Mm. Sure.
I guess I could kind of see that, sure.
I don't know, because you can have like theoretical physics.
But it all uses math. It's just
Well,
because
yeah.
you haven't observed it. I don't know. It's like friggin' supersymmetric string theory. There's
Go on.
I don't know if people want me to.
You broached the topic.
Wait.
Yeah, you're a broacher right now.
Yeah, seriously.
I forget where I was going with what point was I gonna make? Something about math?
Mama.
You just wanted to say supersymmetric string theory, didn't you?
I try to drop
really
it
did.
every
Hot button
once in a
issue.
while. No,
Yes,
it's-
9 hertz. Everything is applied philosophy.
Yeah, it's kind of all of existence, isn't it?
Frig, oh, don't make me go through that stupid stuff again.
But what if we don't
It's
even
not
exist
stupid,
and
it's-
it's actually a solipsistic world?
I exist, you guys are friggin' projections.
Oh, okay, you know what I meant.
I'm the brain in the vat. Me.
That's such an egotistical idea, isn't it?
Well, no, it's not, because I'm right here. Like, I exist. Think, therefore I
Yeah,
am.
but so do I think the same thing. So why
Yeah,
do
but
you
I'm-
get to take precedence? Because you're
Because
you,
Yeah, and I'm hearing you say it. I can't prove that you're real.
and I
can only
can't prove that you're real.
But I'm real. That's
So
something
why
a
can't you
Prove that
trust me?
anything's real.
robot would say. You're a robot, man. You're even...
Maybe you're a robot. You just don't realize it.
Nuh-uh.
It is
No.
it's a little weird though, the fact that like all these people I know I've only ever talked to through Skype. Not that I think that they're not real, it's just like if you think about it, my entire world exists through a pipeline to the internet.
And on the other end of that pipeline is my spider hole.
Oh yeah.
Oh my-
We didn't even ever say spider hole until just
No.
now. You just added that
I feel like
yeah, that was
package
yeah.
of goodness to the end there.
Yay. Get one of those little tube cleaners for your spider hole.
Oh my god.
The little bristles.
Oh,
You mean a pipe cleaner?
Wax hose. Pipe cleaner, that's it.
pipe cleaner.
Tube
A
cleaner.
spider hole cleaner, rather.
Your spider cleaner.
You
Spider
call it
cleanser.
spider pipe. I want Fox and Nick to fist fight. I'll fuck you up, Nick.
Why do we have to fist fight?
That's what
'Cause we're
friggin'
not real?
Hobo said.
Can't we at least knife fight? That's way cooler.
I'm just gonna sit back and
It's
laugh.
fine. I'm probably gonna throw my knife the first
I know,
chance.
that's such a good idea, actually.
I'm gonna fake throw it, dodge your throw, and then I'm gonna come at you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you just disarm me then. As long as I don't hit you.
Yeah,
But the odds of me
Then
hitting
your
you
whole
are pretty
plan is
low.
fucked. But
yeah.
I mean, people can't shoot each other with guns a lot of the time, so the odds of throwing a knife, having it be in the right side while it's spinning, and then actually, like,
Yeah.
land in you, and then have it be in a place where it knocks you down or, like, makes you incapacitated. It's a lot of variables.
it is.
Lot of effort.
It might just, like, bounce off your arm, and you'd be like, shit, that really hurt, but I'm still gonna beat your ass now. And I have a knife. And you don't.
That was lucky.
I
You
have
just threw a
two
friggin'
knives.
knife at me.
Now I have an extra one.
Use a shovel. Forget knife fighting. Just joust without pants. Fuck.
Just run full erection at each other.
That would hurt.
Yeah, if you want a broken dong, that's one way to do it. There's a solid bone in there, man. If you snap that thing, you gotta have it set, and you gotta put it in a cast, and it takes 2-3 months before you can walk
Donger
again.
cast, yeah.
Yep.
That could be the name of your cast. The Donger cast, named after
Donger cast.
the dong of a broken dong.
The name of the band. Dongercast. Or a podcast. That'd be a good podcast name if it isn't
That's
already
what I was
taken.
just saying. The Donger cast.
Oh, I thought you meant like the name of your cast, like
No.
your, like on your dong.
But then
I mean,
what
you
would you
could
talk
sign
about
it.
on the Donger cast?
Whatever you want.
Dongs mostly.
Dongs? Oh.
Broken dong stories.
Would it be a porn cast?
No.
Oh, well.
I've been advocating for like 10 years that they should just take all the damn porn sites and just put them at the end instead of like being .com, it should be .com. Like, why don't they do that?
Too,
It's too easy, right?
too easy.
I think it's a good idea.
Because now they're all established on .com.
So lewd. Well, no, they opened up .xxx a little while ago, but it's still... People don't give a shit about that.
I'm sure some people do.
Saving progress.xxx.
I guess there'd always be some people that are like, I don't look at porn to get off, I look at it because it's art. And then those people would be really upset that they have associated it with this lewd word. They can suck it.
They can suck it. They probably will.
No, it's art.
There's an art to it. There's an art. You can
they're
still suck
proofs.
it and have an art to it.
That's true. I once saw this weird
That's
ass video. This girl, it was like some performance art thingy. It's like standing on a table. She had a can of Heinz, opened it, and
I
like
know where this is going.
poured it on herself, and then she like, or no, poured it on the desk or something, and then she cut a hole in her jeans and she just started peeing all over the tomato
Oh,
soup.
great.
And there's like a room of like at least 50
Scholars.
people. Yeah, and they're all these like hipsters or whatever you would want to call them. And like, okay, I think I get it. It's just like,
I think I get it.
like what?
Yeah, you do get it. It's like way simpler than you think.
So what'd you do on the weekend, Symphony? Well, I went and saw my girl pee on some tomato juice, and it really made me feel like Jebediah back in the 14th century was like really onto something with that whole story thing he's talking about, you know, the imagery of the tomato soup being diluted by the poisonous fucking pee. I don't even know where I'm going. I was just trying to say something artsy, but that's clearly not.
My one friend told me, this is like a couple months ago now, that we were in the car driving somewhere. He's like, so I heard there was this woman and we got invited to this showing and apparently she makes paintings using vaginal secretions. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so...
Why
like,
not?
First of all, that's already a thing, so she's stealing someone else's idea.
Mm-hmm.
And second of all, why would you steal that idea?
Third of all, why would you waste perfectly good vaginal secretions
Right.
on painting?
Mixing it into paint. Who knows what other good things you could change about the world with that.
Because sex is always going to be a topic that's particularly scandalous.
I just think that's one of those
Touchy.
cases, like, I don't really mind if people are inspired by an idea, but that's just directly stealing that person's entire shtick. To have a second person decide to make paintings out of vaginal secretions. Like, how much more do you need to add to that concept? Are yours special for some reason? Like, what are you doing?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Like, okay, some passion went into your paintings. We get the point.
There's probably a whole lot of issues of gender in there as well.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a dude who used to, like, bleed on canvases and, like, jerk off on them and poop on them. It's kind of...
There's a couple artists that put bodily fluids and stuff in their work, and
The famous Piss Christ.
yep.
Fear
People
Factory
get
has...
so upset about that. Too.
Fear Factory,
Yeah.
good song. Nick, you know?
Yeah.
It's Chris Christ.
Trying to think of which albums, if I can remember. I think Obsolete was the first one I listened to. I had Manufacture, and the Digimortal, I think it was the last one I got.
No Archetype.
I don't know. I could look at my iTunes
No
library.
architecture.
I've got, what's their, Mechanize is the... I got that a year or two ago. I don't know if they have a new one since then, but it's pretty good too. Pretty solid. Pretty good.
They started to sound a little formulaic to me. I was like, okay, we get it. Industrial metal, then singing, then more industrial metal,
Yeah.
then more singing.
Fast double bass pedal.
Yeah, they had good double bass moments for sure.
Some strumming. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a new Killswitch album that came out like a few months ago.
Yeah, I've listened to it. Because Jesse returned to the band after years.
Yeah. I don't remember like thinking much about that album, and I don't think I've listened to it more than 2 or 3 times, so I'm gonna just assume I probably didn't like it.
It's not that good. It's okay. It's got some. It's got some okay hooks and all that, but it's no like barely breathing. That was all you needed from them.
You mean alive or just breathing?
Alive or just breathing? What's? Oh, sorry. I'm thinking. God, what am I thinking? Barely breathing. What?
I don't know. Sounds like it could be a lot of things.
Yeah.
I gotta. I gotta do the search now. Oh, damn it. This thing's gonna take forever to update. No iTunes. No.
What do you like to listen to, or?
I listen to a lot of indie stuff. And I've recently got into bluegrass and jazz.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of so, yeah.
Any particular bands you want to name of the indie variety? Because I'm maybe.
Well, one of my personal favorites is Said the Whale.
I don't know that one.
I almost saw them.
You almost saw them. Don't you have a thing on your Twitter? Like a Vine or something?
If I did see them, I was drunk, and sometimes I forget what bands I've seen. So maybe I did see them.
Wow.
But at the very least, I've almost seen them.
Memorable,
if not.
life-changing moments.
No, man. Like the thing is, when you're in the mall, you're just like, yeah, this is great.
I know.
I mean, but yeah, I don't think I.
Yeah.
Have.
I mean, I'm also into, let's see, right now, I really like Alt J. They're pretty good. Although they are awful live. Really sad. Really sad that they're terrible live. I went to a concert recently and they just were, it was, that was the most painful concert I have ever been to.
They're probably just studio musicians that just feel pressured to play live.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, they're really, really good, and they have this really awesome sort of atmospheric soundscape that I really, really enjoy, and they just did not.
Well, the venue also has to be right for that kind of thing too. I mean, a lot of places don't carry that.
Yeah, and to their, the venue wasn't the best, and I think some of it was. Some of the sound technicians screwed some stuff up, some balance issues, but it was very,
janky.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. And...
Yeah, I've seen a few bad shows. I understand. It's disappointing.
Glutes That Toot is working on a degree in jazz performance, which is superbly admirable. I mean, I love the name.
That name is awesome.
It really is good.
If you can play jazz, you basically, yeah, you're good to go. Friggin' maniac. What jazz instrument, though? Because you play jazz drums, I'm gonna come and make love to you.
There you go.
I did jazz drums. I've done jazz vibraphone. Just really just pitched percussion in jazz.
Fancy.
It's a lot of music theory goes into it, and it's really hard to pay attention while you're trying to play, because you have to think about chord structure and notes and how they interact and stuff like that. It's fun, but it's also very daunting. So.
Yeah,
And
well.
then with jazz drums, you have to just think about the beats and how to keep the beat, but also make it interesting and kind of vary it up.
Offbeat beats.
The people that can
funk-
do a
funk-
different time signature on each limb freak me out. That's so crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of them, but it's quite a talent.
Well, you can do there's the tapping one that you can do that's pretty easy, but I don't think you can do that without actually really thinking about it, and I don't know how much it really is two different time signature.
I'm just talking about some of the crazy drummers, like the dude from Between the Buried and Me or Dillinger, like, that's their thing. Like, they do
Oh, yeah.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's so hard, and you just like want to bob your head and you're like, I can't because there's
Just like, oh, which
different.
one do I bob to?
It's like there's 3 drummers, or 4
And then the
drummers.
transitions, like, how do you line that shit up in your head? Not only are you playing 4 different things, but you're also lining up 4 more different things you're about to switch to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, oh man, I got friggin'
That was the
Blake
beginning
Richardson.
of Parallax, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Oh my god.
When you were streaming Spelunky before, you totally just casually did some Dillinger lyric, and I was like, God damn it, I'm the only one in this whole room that gets what you just did.
Oh man. See, and that's the thing, I can't even remember what I did because
I forgot.
I
that
don't
too.
know it's unless a lot of the one I think one that I resort to is like, take me all the way.
That was it. Yep.
All the way down. That's
And the way you did it, it almost sounded like it was some pop song or something. I was like, I didn't even listen to it enough to think it was a thing I might know.
Well, that's what I love about Dillinger is like half their albums it's pop and metal like mixed
Pop,
together.
metal, jazz.
Some of the songs you listen to and you would almost be like, this is not a metal album. Like, I'm not. It's some of it is obviously like very metal, but
Yeah,
that's
but I think
what
you can hear the influence, though, even in the poppier songs that sound like some of the decisions they've made they probably wouldn't have made if they were coming at it from a different place.
Well, yeah, just like all the time signatures and stuff, because it's not some garage band looped up bullshit. It's like, you know, they actually wrote the music.
I know. It's so good when people actually write their music.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's true.
Man. Gosh darn it. Shout out loud.
I wish I could just, like, play that shit right now on my stream and not worry about it, because I'm eventually going to put this on YouTube, so I can't, but...
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
The one.
Yeah.
That is a thing. That is a thing.
Anyone know what a laser guitar is? I'm gonna hope it's probably something where you, like, put your hand through it, and it, like, changes the notes and they bend based on where your fingers are, but I have no idea what it is.
Sounds like a
It's
theremin.
not what you think it is. Oh yeah, that does sound like a theremin.
Lots of polyrhythms can merge into like a single melody, but it's super cool when you have control of both sides of them eventually. Glutes that too. Knows.
Knows what's up.
Yeah.
Pollutes that toot.
Polyrhythm is like one of my like turn on words.
Just hear somebody say polyrhythm. Just,
Pretty much, yeah.
And the video game showcase area also did it for you before with the art.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that.
You gotta know where the buttons are, because they're not always just behind the knees. Not with you, anyway.
Yeah, it's like I've got like a few knees.
You got
A few knees.
just sort of distributed throughout.
Lots of different kinds of knees.
Yeah. Big knees, small knees, normal size knees. It's good.
But I
it's
mean,
good.
if you had to name what part you think it is, it's probably the knee.
Yeah, it's always the knee. Jay Smith will tell you 69 times out of 69, that is probably the knee. Friggin' love Waterboy. It's good. It's good,
Are you
good.
gonna try to come to PAX, Fox?
Yeah, I still gotta think about. I keep saying, like, I gotta get tickets. And it's true. Or ticket, or whatever I do, I should look online. Because I would like to go.
I'm in a weird position because I can't apply for a press pass until I have 50,000 YouTube subscribers. So I'm like 1,500 away or something from that.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Can you say, I've got 49,000, but I've got this many Twitter followers?
Yeah, I'm sure they don't add together. Although it would be sweet,
Yeah.
like if they just use your cloud score instead.
Yeah. Man, that's balls. I don't know, for me, I'm kind of lazy. And the thing is, like, I went the 1 year, and Ryan and I got the, like, badges that let us get in earlier, but we were never awake any earlier anyways, so we didn't get to, like, dodge all the lines.
I don't know how
So-
we did it, but last year we totally were. Like, I was awake at 7 a.m., which is a thing that I never do in my life. except for that time. I guess I was just hyped, so my body was just
Were
ready.
you
You might have just
drinking?
been so excited about
Yeah.
it, just like yeah.
We were drinking, and
Oh,
I think I
okay.
was drinking less than everyone else, but still, we all seem to manage to get through it somehow.
Well, I mean, yeah. It's just,
I'm a lightweight anyway, so I don't drink that much.
Ah, cheap date.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. I didn't really think about it that
one
way.
beer. No, yeah, I definitely. I gotta try and figure that out. But like, if I just saw a normal weekend pass, I'd probably just be like, all right.
Yeah. I mean, worst that happens is if I don't get a press
enough.
pass, I'll just buy
And
a
there probably
ticket
are. I
somehow.
just literally have like, yeah.
I'm sure
Mm.
someone is
I'm
scalping
still
them.
thinking about
Oh,
going.
you got a sub, Nick.
Oh, I did.
Yay!
Where?
Uh,
I don't see.
Unless they're
Oh, I
trolling
think they
you.
subbed on YouTube. Is what
Yeah,
they're
the other
saying.
kind.
Oh.
That's the kind that actually I'm talking about, so that's good. But I like both.
Yeah.
They're both good.
Woohoo!
One's free, though, and the other isn't, so
Yeah,
there is that.
it's true.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about going to PAX. I'd like to go to PAX. It'd be fun.
Yeah, I want to get everybody together. I think that would be really great.
I just want to play Munchkin. I've got them all. The thing is, I never have people like in the room that are good to play with. Like PAX, you can rent. Like that's one of the games you can rent. Well, you can buy the new Munchkins. They're PAX East, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So fun.
If you do end up going, though, we have to, like, actually record something. Like, just, even if it's just for our own sake, even if it's not to post online, because it just
I'm gonna
feels
make.
bad.
I'm gonna make movies.
Yeah,
Like short film.
because I wanted to record a bunch of stuff, and everybody was just, like, tired or wanted to drink, and then nobody actually ended up recording really much of anything. I just have a few pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was a wasted opportunity. We were all together in the same room for once, and nobody recorded anything.
That's what I like. I think, and like, because to me that kind of stuff is fun, and like other people are just like, oh, you know, I'm not at work right now, kind of thing, and it's like, and that's I don't know. I like making videos and stuff. Like, I don't care where I am, but and yeah, it's like the perfect place. But
And a really good opportunity.
exactly. But some people are just aren't into it, and it's like, well, fuck, can't
Well, it's
really do.
also like the social element too, because you're like, okay, so we are in the same place for the first time, so everything's different now, and we don't really know what that's like to be recording in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just different and weird, I guess.
I think it'd be pretty fun to do like a crime mystery thingy with you.
A crime mystery
like a
thingy.
detective type.
I'm down for whatever, man. If you want to make a sequel to
A
Dragon
noir film.
Doppelganger,
Make
I'm
a
in.
noir film.
Well, I mean, Dragon Slayer Doppelganger 2 will happen. I mean,
I certainly hope so.
I just gotta write the script. Then film it.
Have you thought about an Indiegogo campaign yet?
No. Which, I mean,
As weird as it sounds, I'm pretty sure we could make something happen.
probably. Well, that's the thing. It's like, the thing for me would just be like, if there was, all I need is like some other event where people are gonna be going for that particular reason. Because to me, that's better. I wouldn't, like, trying to get funding for like people to all get like planes and travel and shit for like a weekend. I don't know. To me, that would almost.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of shitty then. It's like, hey, pay for
Yeah.
us to travel.
Well, like I mean, and that to me, like that's kind of the point of the funding. So I'd be cool with that. But like, I wouldn't go and spend like, use the funding for equipment or anything like that. It would basically be so everybody could get together and stuff like that. Yeah, like, shit. I want to do it. I want to do it bad. And it'd pretty much be a completely different cast too, which is the best part.
It
I don't
would be
even
like the
know.
Always
I don't-
Sunny thing.
Yeah.
They changed everyone out.
I don't even know if like Ryan would. I don't think he'd want to be in it. But that's fine because the first film set it up perfectly. The doppelgangers don't even look.
Right.
They get reconstructive surgery, man. That's
And now they have face transplants anyway.
yeah. That's probably gonna be part of the new thingy.
The new canon.
New canon sequel.
And it would be pretty
Can and
sweet
go.
if you could turn this into like a live show after you sell the DVDs. Then you go and you do
Oh,
a tour.
wow.
You actually do a theater tour
Yeah, there you go.
and do a play of it.
Yeah, get famous composer to write some music.
Hmm
Yeah, eventually you could make it to a Broadway musical.
You could
Like
also get
how-
Rob because he knows voices. If you need
It's true.
voices, I just figured you'd need voices.
Voices are good. I also thought about shit. We could turn it into like an animated series. It'd be the easiest way to do it.
Oh, there you go.
Cause like I'm pretty good at coming up with the. It'd almost be too easy to come up with the zany. I don't know if it would have the same impact being a
An animation.
an anime. And like it would be awesome. Like especially if you like put some time into it and stuff. It'd still be great to come up with a great script.
Yeah,
But
I kind of agree. I think actually having the live, visceral people, you know, with the special effects and everything,
That's-
really
and the
makes all the
cheesiness.
difference.
yeah, the sound effects were awesome.
Hmm
It took me a while to put that shit in.
Oh, and the soundtrack was just amazing.
That actually, I just was like, basically, half the time I want to make videos is just because like some sweet ass songs I want people to listen to, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I do like the soundtrack. It's a good
And
soundtrack.
you must have spent all your budget getting the licensing for all of those songs.
Oh yeah, that's exactly why it's on Daily Motion and
Right.
on YouTube.
Feel free to link Dragon Slayer Doppelganger, guys, if anyone hasn't seen it.
The thing is, it's hard to find because you got to put the umlauts in there.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, you can't. So I will actually have to maybe.
It's kind of long, though, so...
Yeah, it's a 20-minute thing, so that's something that you definitely want to bookmark. And you, I don't know if you should be drunk or sober to enjoy it.
Do both.
Both. It's something you want to watch.
One round drunk, watch one round sober. There you go.
I've watched it many times. So, you know,
Oh, Larkin's on it.
did he
He
post
had
it?
it ready to go. Yep.
It's like his all-time favorite video, I bet.
Oh God.
Don't go, Larkin. Don't tell people to go watch it. Just take the link, save it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try and do, and
When-
it and
Have you not seen it, or?
I haven't.
Oh my God, it's so much better than Gold Dust. I made that in third or fourth year of university. I was visiting at Ryan's place. And it's a loopy story, man. Do you know how many influences I had for that movie? Like, what is it, like 12 Monkeys
Like
and...
69, probably. Also,
Yeah.
good night, Purple Fishbowl. Thank you for coming out.
Peace out, Fishbowl. I mean, save it for later. Good job, Larkin. Dragon Ball Z. Shit, now I gotta have to actually go back and watch it because I literally had too many. Oh my God. Oh, Platoon was in there for a little bit. The Room is in there for a little bit.
Oh
Can we
yes.
watch it on stream? Unfortunately not, because it's got licensed music in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true as well. Good times. No one laser guitar.
Wait, I want laser guitar. What are you talking about?
Yeah, give
You
us a
say
laser.
that like nobody wants laser guitar. I do, right
Everybody
now.
wants a laser guitar.
Who doesn't want a laser guitar? Tell me.
Does it shoot the lasers
See?
out of it, like when it makes a certain tone, or is it made of lasers? Either way, I'm in.
It's both made of lasers and shoots lasers.
It's just like a glowing beam of light that you get to hold in your hands.
Yes.
It's basically the most beautiful thing I could think of.
Is your dong glowing again?
It would be worth making a movie just to have a scene where I get to hold a guitar made of lasers. I would completely build the movie around that one scene.
They
Probably
do
gonna
have
be
laser cellos.
in the. What, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
I
cool.
was trying to find it earlier and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I bet they have laser guitars.
Well, you can't really hold a beam of light, though. That's the only downside.
Oh no! Don't do that. Oh,
Sorry.
you made me yawn.
Can't help it.
Guys, this
it'll
game
be-
mode sucks butt.
It's taking forever.
I'm really tired of doing this. Why is my... Oh, I got a dual hook. I was wondering why my grappling hook changed.
I'd
Kinda
laugh
looks like
if
go
it like
somewhere else.
dropped somewhere and you
Sorry.
just didn't
Didn't
see
see it.
it.
Yeah, I thought that
Like
this
the whole
already
time.
happened. Probably. It's like stuck in the ground somewhere.
That would suck.
I'll never know. Just have to get another one.
Oh god, Ryan push-ups. He's watching Ryan do the push-ups. You've got Kazumu map pack up. Wait, Kazu map KC. You've got to watch it with sound.
Yeah, absolutely.
So don't
with
watch
sound.
it now.
It's not worth watching without the sound. I mean, it is a little bit, but like you really need the sound.
Yeah, especially once they start fighting.
Mm-hmm. So impactful.
Yeah. Diamond ends. Man, all that. The crazy thing was we had like 2 hours to film it and everything because I didn't have the battery charger,
Mm-hmm.
and it was nighttime, and we are in the basement, and the camera was shitty for dark. So it just adds to the whole grittiness.
Didn't you say there was like another friend or roommate that was in the room that didn't want to be in the movie that was just sleeping while you were filming?
Yeah. So there, at one point, you can see there's like 2 girls in the back. They kind of snuck into the frame somehow. We didn't notice. And there's a guy sleeping on the pull-out couch in the back as well. And originally, the part where I play at the start, like the female, I wrote it for this guy. And then he just chickened out at the last second. I was like, fuck, well, I wrote this part specifically for you. He's like, but it's a female. And it's like, yeah, but like you, because he does like these really bad accents, much worse than I do. And I was like, all right, this is gonna be good. But so anyways, I ended up doing it. But yeah, he ended up passing out. And then after we filmed it, we literally piled like everything in the basement on him. But like all the Rock Band instruments. They were like, for whatever reason, he had eaten a bunch of hard-boiled eggs, so we just like crinkled all the hard-boiled eggshells on top of them.
Wow.
And there's like, they had like a dozen different board games and stuff, so we like took them all out and just like started laying that on him and put some chairs on him. He was out cold. 69. What is with all the numbers going on here?
They're trying to count to 69 without having anyone mess it up. But they can't actually seem to do one number consecutively, which isn't even possible.
Yes.
But yeah, looks to be true. Ah! 69.
I'm completely in shock that there's still basically 200 people here. I mean, it's probably starting to go down a little bit, but it's like 4:30 in the morning, and I'm basically doing nothing. We're just having a silly conversation, and people want to hang out, and that's so awesome.
Yeah.
It was the best
Fun.
times. 345 year. What the heck? 88899.
I'll feel really happy when this freaking key mold drops. I do not want to stand here anymore.
Not really staying here, kind of floating around.
Walking left and right, but
Yeah.
I'm like doing stuff to mix it up occasionally. 3.5 hours it's been, and this has not dropped.
Walking on sunshine. Woo!
And don't it feel good?
You're fun. We should hang out more, or
Yeah.
She's a hoot. Yeah,
I'm a
you're a
hoot.
darn hoot.
I'm a hoot and a holler and a holler.
Red
I gotta get this little red slime. It snuck through this cubby hole here.
milk salad. Oh man, that's
Did
crazy.
you say milk salad?
Milk
Somebody-
salad.
No, somebody
How
posted
dare
something
you.
on Reddit. Walmart before the blizzard. So the first picture's like the bread aisle. There's like no bread left.
Right?
Then there's water. It's like no water. I mean, there's like 2 or 3 thingies. Then the juice. It's like hardly any juice. Then the eggs. None. Frozen stuff, barely. Ground beef, 0. Zilch. Friggin' milk. Again, we're out of it, apparently. And then salad. It's like unblemished. There's a couple
Oh,
taken.
It's totally full.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're like the kits too, man. You got the whole Caesar salad right there.
I heard you shouldn't trust those pre-made salad kits. They have like bug parts in them,
Oh yeah, probably. But that's just more protein.
I guess.
You just have to be careful of like, you know, slugs and stuff being in it.
Mmm.
Guys,
What?
Did you get it?
it's over.
Did you get it?
I'm just gonna wait for the chat to realize that it's over.
Oh my god.
Feels so relieved. I saw the
What?
object and I'm like, that's not right. That couldn't be it.
Nice.
I just saw it. I just saw it. It just happened. It just happened.
It's all happening, guys. 3.5 hours was all it took to get this item that I can use to make another item. Alright, let's clear out the meteorite and move somewhere else.
That's dedication, man. That's
Good job. Good game. Good game.
Yeah, Chi-Chi, that only took way too long.
That's funny. Though I think that might be my ticket out of here. I want.
I'm actually. I should have probably left about half an hour ago, but you guys are fun, so I didn't.
Yeah.
Aw,
Plus,
thank you.
I didn't want to. I wanted to. You know, this is a team effort. Even though I'm not
Yeah.
playing.
That's very kind of you. I wouldn't have expected you to stay here for this long. It's certainly been a while.
Well, honestly, it didn't feel. It's been real, but it's weird.
Yeah, it didn't feel like waiting when we had stuff to talk about, which was the nice thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You know. We got
I
pimp
probably
socks and-
can't do any more tonight either, to be perfectly honest. So I'm just gonna go make this weapon, or go get the key and then go get the weapon, and then I think we're probably gonna call it quits. It's been a while anyway, so I'd stay 7 more hours. All right, well you're very, very dedicated. I'm not sure I would.
Just leave the stream running, Nick, and just like get a bot to like run ads every 30 minutes.
Yeah, then I'll come back and I'll have 0 subscribers. Not worth it.
Just get like
I have to not sell the key mold by accident.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wait, do you have the key in your house?
No, I have the key mold. I have to build the key, but I'm gonna sell this stuff to make room in my inventory first.
Oh, I see.
Spikes, dark cloak, get rid of that.
Honest.
Dang it! You keep making me yawn when you yawn.
Well, I can't. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're medicated. I'll forgive you this time.
I think the Robitussin is almost out of my system. Ugh. Again.
Again.
That's just for robots, you know. You shouldn't be drinking that.
Yeah. Are you a robot?
Maybe.
Who do you think you are?
I am.
RoboFox.
I'm RoboVox.
Oh, man.
I can
Says
compute
aim
the
to
square root of fuck you.
RoboFox, that's not a very nice thing to say.
This is a good burn. I'm gonna save that one. Maybe not say in a robot voice, but
No, do it in a robot voice.
No, you have to.
Just,
Every
have
time.
you
See if
seen
I can do it
Grandma's
again.
Boy? Because basically that.
yeah. Oh yeah, that dude.
That dude's
oh
the
my-
greatest
Oh
of all
my
time.
god.
Can we
Please
just
sit
like,
on
can we
my
watch
face.
Grandma's Boy together over Skype one night?
I would do
Yes. Let's do it.
Is one of my favorite movies.
that.
Oh, we still have to watch The Wire. We still have to watch The Wire.
That is true. I want to do that. And
And
last
Samsara.
time, what?
And you have to watch Samsara too.
And Samsara.
I'm sorry. Golly, movie club.
I know.
Who do you think you are? I am. Amy got it. I'm sorry. Or Amy got another reference to the bowling guy.
Okay.
Do you not see that video?
Maybe not.
I'm gonna it's YouTube.
Why did you say sorry to me?
Because I yawned again and I knew you were gonna be all like,
Oh.
alright, here we go, let me find it. This is the man. It's only 27 seconds. It's awesome.
I might have seen it already, but can you just tell? Oh, I guess that would kind of ruin the point. Never mind.
But basically, he wins by bowling.
Uh huh.
he's like, and he's yelling, and he's like, yeah, 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 yeah. And then he's like points out to the crowd in general or something. He's like, who do you think you are? I am. And we're like, what? But he's so passionate. It's like some old school dude.
Have you seen the one that's like this guy walks up to this kid that's like trying to practice his musical instrument out in some courtyard of like a college, and he's just beating the hell out of him verbally, just like, who do you think you are playing music outside my office? You're the scum of the universe. You're the worst person ever made. Like, everything you do is shit. And he just keeps going and going and going, and the kid's like, what are you doing? Like, why are we doing this? I'm just trying to play.
I haven't seen that one, no.
Wow. I thought it was gonna be like, kid ends up being some famous musician that...
No, he's just like practicing his musical instrument. He didn't really do anything
Kid
as
ends
far
up
as I know.
dead in a gutter, basically.
Just
Oh,
a really,
God.
really angry person. Oh, look at that. My gold ended up at 69. Can't make this shit up.
Perfect.
Can't make this shit up.
Next script read and confirm for Grandma's Boy. I would do that.
That actually is one I would totally be in on, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
I got
that's
that
like
helmet. Nice.
that's not a common-ish movie, but it's still funny. Like, yeah.
It's really? I thought it was pretty... I mean, I like it. That's a movie I actually have seen.
Who would I want to play, though, if I had any option?
For 13 hours. When he's sucking on the booby. Jonah Hills. It's funny. What are some other? Not
Like, remember any of the cast of the whole movie, which is really
well.
cool.
You got what's his face from all the Adam Sandler movies. Jonah Hill. You've got the guy with the robot guy or whatever. What else is? I've seen. Oh man, I'm so bad with names, but
Me
I
too.
know all the movies that have these guys have been in. And then you've got the developer's like best buddy who has like a race car bed.
Oh, he's so good. This is just a
He's
comedian.
also in like most of the Adam Sandler movies.
Um,
Yeah.
I'll actually know his name when somebody says it.
And you got Ray Romano's mom. She's the grandma. Who else?
Who should be Grandma? And then Grandma's got a bunch of friends.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Everyone has to do their best old lady voice.
Fox, you're the only one that's really good at that.
Over each dimensionals.
You went right to that one.
I had to. I was trying to think of a.
Alright, let's see what I need to make this key. I'm gonna do this. Alright, we need a temple key, souls of fright, might, and sight. And I have all of these already.
I'd love to hear another script reading. The others were great. We should do that. Just like a stream, just a script reading. That's it. No video games, just a friggin' script reading.
Yeah, but Twitch doesn't like that.
Okay, we'll start with.
5 minutes of a video game. The rest is gonna be
You
scripted.
just have to like put something on in the background that'll just play itself, I guess. Like have Madden, you know, fighting another team, like AI control,
Oh.
or something derivation-wise of that. Alright, corruption key, guys. Here it comes. Bam!
Oh man.
We have it. Now I gotta go to the other world and go put it in the chest.
Keep a chest in a completely different world?
Not really, but this one has all the chests in an easy-to-get-to place, so it's just faster to go to there.
Nick Swardson,
Yeah, that's the one.
Portland. You saw him at a Portland bowling alley a few years ago. Nice.
Oh, I saw him perform once.
He's like a
Sexually.
funny guy. Sexually.
No, we
The
came to
curtain just goes up and it's just like
Yeah.
a bed and just like butt naked.
Well, when he was performing in his stand-up or whatever, and this girl comes out of the crowd and just kind of like goes up to the stage, just like, oh my god, I love you so much. he stops what he was like mid-sentence, stops what he was saying, was like, did you come out of a fucking vault or something?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was the most memorable part of his stand-up, was actually
Good one, you see, like, good comedians when they just react to shit like that.
so good.
Yeah, you gotta be able to think on their feet. You can kind of tell when they can't do that very well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Super Mario script videos. What? That doesn't. No. That's silly.
Yeah, what other games could we have that, like, run themselves for a while?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all sports games, yes. If we
Yes.
had, like, a reason why one of them made sense, then maybe.
Let's put like
View a multiplayer match of, like, Disco Dodgeball or something.
Oh yeah.
Shit. I wonder if there's any completely. Just have like the intro screen to F-Zero X or something, just on loop.
Oh, this won't have the key for this one. Right. Okay. I was actually in the wrong. I need to go back to my regular world.
Boo.
Oh
No
no.
biggie. Just requires a little bit more running. Yeah, I guess the chest only spawns because you can either get corruption or crimson, and that was a crimson world, so the corruption key is the one I just got, and it wouldn't have had the right chest for it. Set chest to AI. Cookie clicker. Yeah, I guess cookie clicker is about as close as you can get to that.
Ooh.
That is a valid option.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm gonna
Hmm.
up this rope. The stream continues. Yes, indeed. Does Shiv have a bots only mode? Well, it doesn't even need to have a bots only mode if it has a spectator mode. You just watch other people beat the crap out of each other. That would work.
I would be down.
Shiv is fun to watch, I guess, sometimes.
What else is there? I can't really. Grandma's probably be awesome.
What was that? A waste of time. Sad face. The grinding. Oh.
What? He got what he wanted.
I don't. That, what? What?
Yeah,
Huh?
how was it a waste of time? I thought I did everything just fine. Whatever.
You
You're just
obviously
gonna-
don't like fun, sir. Sorry, I shouldn't pick on your chat.
No, it's fine. I was just thinking, like, what if he knew something I didn't, and then I look at my inventory and the key is just gone because I just did a thing wrong? No, it's
Oh, no.
still there. Everything's fine.
That would actually suck a lot.
Yeah.
You're flying, man.
I'm also throwing these knives because it's just fun to watch them shoot.
Just throwing knives everywhere.
I just like that I don't have to keep clicking, too. It just, like, shoots everywhere all the time. Yeah, there you go. Take that out of context. Have fun. I do this constantly when I'm doing Let's Plays now. Like, every other thing I say, I'm like, yep, there's another one. Have fun with that one, too. Can't stop making innuendo. Innuendo. Ha ha ha. Scrubs reference.
I love Scrubs.
High five.
Victory 5. It's good.
Did he ever figure out if he was gay at the end of that series?
I haven't seen the end yet.
Oh, you haven't?
I've seen up to. Oh golly.
Oh no, I think he realized he was bisexual or something. Because he was like, he was totally just hitting on guys sometimes.
Yeah.
And he didn't really notice.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Scrubs is one of those shows I was liked. If it came on, I would watch it, but I never actually like watched through them all.
I own every single DVD season of it. That's how hardcore I got into it. I actually made a shortcut down here.
It's like when I first got to Saskatchewan, I just made a beeline to the Walmart and I bought like most of the Seinfelds on DVD and all the Scrubs they had on DVD as well. Which wasn't all of them, but
Yeah,
I was like, this is enough for now.
it's enough.
It actually has a conclusive ending to the series, so it's totally worth watching the end if you can get it.
Oh, I mean, I'll probably just, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That.
Yep, you're falling. Oh my god. I remember falling.
Here it comes. We're opening the chest.
Wow.
Man, oh man.
And it's got a Scourge of the Corruptor in it, a powerful javelin that unleashes tiny eaters. Well, we'll try that out in just a second.
What do they eat?
Stuff.
Every
Bacon?
soul. Everything except bacon.
No.
That's an awful waste.
No, it's saving it for me.
Let's try it out.
Mm.
There it goes. It shoots little guys everywhere, and then they swarm, and then they eat more stuff. I guess that's kind of cool.
Swarm and they eat more stuff.
Yeah, they just break apart, and then the little bitty ones go everywhere and eat all the guys.
I like how you pretty much throw everything away except the javelin and the dynamite.
Well, the dynamite's good for clearing out stuff. Everything else I've got too much of. I played a lot of hours of this by now, so I just got too
You
much.
said what? You said like 150 or something like that.
Well, you know, I think I was maybe being a little bit exaggeratory when I said that, but I've got like 100 and something in the game in general. The series itself, I think my Let's Play of what I have recorded is like 35, 40 hours. And there's definitely been many, many hours of off-screen, too. So.
Wow.
Great.
Alright, so there we go. Our mission is accomplished for the day. We've acquired one more weapon in about 5 hours worth of grinding, so... Worth it?
Yay!
Who
Yes.
knows? But we did it, and that's all that's important. So now I'm going to take this chest, claim it as my own, and bring it back to my house where I can do as I please with it. And don't take it like I was about to say I was going to have sex with it. I just mean I was going to put it inside of another chest where it will sit dormant indefinitely.
Is chest code for your butt?
Bathe the
Yes.
spider.
Bathe the spider. That's all you gotta know.
Bay caught me sleeping. I don't get that shit. The pictures of people taking pictures of themselves asleep, and then their reflection is like in a mirror or something, and you can see, but their caption is like, "Oh, my honey caught me sleeping again. He's so good to me." And then you're like, "Oh, so bad." Oh, that's good.
Alright, look at all those chests. Oh, looks so nice. Alright, so we still got to do frost chest, and we still got to do hollowed chest. Both of which I have biomes directly next to my house, so I guess for once we'll get to hang out on the surface of an area, maybe. And looks like maybe I could find a combination of both biomes together, and maybe I'll have a chance of getting both key molds. Anyway, I think we're going to wrap things up now, because everybody wants to probably move on, do other things, right? I think that's
I'm probably gonna sleep.
Yeah,
Say I gotta sleep.
Sleeping's another thing that we could do. Of course, the second we go to wrap things up, my viewer count starts going up, because that's just the way things seem to go.
That is, I don't get that shit.
Every time, right? It just seems
Yeah.
like every time.
And then you don't want to go. That's why I stream for like ever.
But Mag has been super awesome as a mod and just posted everybody's information, so please be sure to go visit my buddies here, MichaelalFox and OArchitecture, both awesome people and people I want to spend lots and lots of time with hanging out online. And otherwise, maybe we someday can not hang out online.
Yaha!
Beautiful.
Yaha! Yaha!
3 flavors.
Yeah. It's like a Neapolitan of Yahas.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That's right. That's nice.
When will
Yeah.
you be on again? Well, what if I said this? What if I say, until I get all the keys, I'll just keep doing this every night? How's that sound? I don't know if I can necessarily live up to that promise, but why don't we just say we'll reconvene tomorrow at some point in the evening, well, Eastern time. And if it's just me, it's just me. If other people want to be here, other people can be here. We'll see how it goes. So thank you, everybody, for stopping by and hanging out with us for the evening. Again, be sure to check out my buddies. And we're going to go out with a commercial block, because I haven't played any commercials in this entire stream.
Good man.
So,
Woohoo!
Bye.
thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you soon.